run to the store today. Don't mind the extra mess on the counter here, but figured I'd show what I picked up. I just got some chicken and some blueberries. We're still trying to eat fairly healthy. Stress eating has kind of kicked in, but yeah, I got some blueberries to snack on and some cherries. I know there's sugar in these, but it's not like I'm eating spoonfuls of sugar. It's fruit, so fruits and cherries are it's fruit, right? Yeah, it's berry. I don't know. Anyway, I'm making myself sound stupid here today. I'm not feeling well. My brain's like a bunch of mush. I got some bacon Caesar kits and some stuff to make some more hamburger soup. And I got some pickles to snack on. And making cheeseburgers for supper. So we're going to try this out. And I got some pulled pork and some more stuff here to make hamburger soup and some eggs to separate the chicken and whatnot. And I got some diced tomatoes. Again, that's for hamburger soup. And I picked up some buns to have with pulled pork, and we have hot dogs. And I picked up a little pizza kit back there, and I picked up these butter tarts for Jeremy. I think these things are nasty, but this is pretty much what's left in our cupboard. Everything is all packed up. It's just bits and bobs of stuff. We got these for the trip. I'm not going to be eating these. Jeremy's got them. They're like 10 grams for one piece, and it's like caffeinated chocolate. So if you need like a little boost while we're driving or whatever, maybe I might have one or two. I don't know, because usually caffeine kind of doesn't go over well with me. So, but that's pretty much what I got. And I did pick up 2 cases of drinks down there and a bag of potatoes as well. So this, along with what we have in the fridge, should get us through the next 2 weeks. And then, you know, it's the week after that, and we're pretty much leaving. So, I mean, this will do. And the hamburger soup will make like 2 meals, maybe 3 meals. So that'll help. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've done so far today. And I've got to go vacuum the floor, because by the fan there you can see the mounds of fur that's there. So I got to go and do that, and I got to clean the kitchen up. And anyway, this is what my morning started out like. This is what I have to put up with. What are you doing? They've got since we threw out the cat tree, they've got the carpet here all tore up on the stairs. What are you doing? Are you acting ridiculous? What? Luna. What are you doing? This cat is just acting strange today. She's like wired or something. Hey guys, I gotta come up with another opening other than hey guys. I'm so sick of saying that, and I'm sure you guys are sick of me saying it. You know, just clean up the house a little bit today, vacuum the floor. I have been so sick since about 1 o'clock this morning. I went to bed. Well, we went out and bought a couple new PS4 games yesterday and a controller, because I can never sit down and play a game on the PS4 with Jeremy, because he only had one controller. So we I know we're moving, we need the money, but we wanted to do something together, so we went and bought a new controller and a couple of games. The games were very, very cheap. They weren't like $80 games or anything. So we got the Lego Avengers, so we were playing that last night. Anyway, I went to bed at 11 because Jeremy had to get up at 6 for work this morning. And before we even stopped playing, I think it was probably around 10 o'clock or so, I was starting to feel a little bit gross. My eyes were hurting and everything, and I'm like, I don't feel very good. So I went to bed, and I was going to watch some art videos. I'm like, I just can't do it, and I fell asleep. And then Jeremy went to sleep about 12, so I was asleep an hour before him, and then I woke up right before he decided to go to sleep. And I couldn't go back to sleep. I woke up with a really bad headache, and I got up and I took some Advil and everything, and I think it was about 3:30 before I went back to sleep, and I had to get up again at 6:30 to take him to work, because his truck was in for most of the week getting the muffler and the back bumper fixed, because where he hit that pole last year. So we got the truck back today, all's good. They sent it back with some scratches on it. Another place here in town that did that, but they were very nice. Took the truck back for the afternoon and buffed out the scratches. Everything is fine and dandy. They even cleaned out the truck for Jeremy to a point, because there's some dog fur in there that, you know, this is no big deal. And we weren't expecting the truck to get cleaned anyway, but they did a really good job. So his truck's all taken care of. Now it's got to go in on Monday to get the air conditioning fixed. And I swear to God, I will ream those people out over at, I'm going to say Twin Motors, because I don't care anymore. I will ream them out if one scratch comes out on that truck, because we're going to take pictures before we take it over, or I'm going to, because no one needs to be scratching a vehicle that costs that much, or scratching someone else's vehicle in general. So I was a little bit upset about that. My arm was getting tired. Other than that, I've just been lazing around all day. I was supposed to paint, and I couldn't get up to doing it. And it's gonna rain all week, and Newfoundland has a cyclone warning, so they're gonna get their first hurricane of the year, and that's gonna go through on Friday. So I'm just hoping that another one, usually when you get a hurricane or, you know, cyclone going through on the East Coast, there's always another one right after, and then there's always another one right after. So I'm hoping that when it comes time for us to cross, the weather is going to be good, because we can't cross when there's a hurricane. And you know, a little bit of wind is not that big of a deal. I've been on the ferry before where it's been kind of rough, but you know, we don't want to be going across the Gulf of St. Lawrence in a hurricane. So fingers crossed that that's all fine and dandy, and keeping an eye on the weather because of the cats. Because if the weather gets above 29 degrees, they won't take them at the airport. So like I had mentioned before, that's going to be something we'll have to deal with at that point in time. But I haven't done any art. I haven't done anything all day. I didn't do any art yesterday. But that's my update for the day anyway. I've rambled for over 3 minutes, so I'm just going to go, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have something interesting to vlog about. But, well, I don't know. We'll see. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain for the rest of the week, so I have to work in the house, and I can't get any painting done outside because it's just raining. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's happening so far. Yeah. I came to work Jeremy's work to pick him up, I guess. He's just walking out around the tree here. There he is, coming around the middle of the screen, walking out with one of his coworkers. It's raining, and I'm sure he's getting pretty wet, but he's happy his truck is fixed, and that's the reason why I brought the truck, and it has no air conditioning, and I'm dying sitting here, and he's walking like a frickin' turtle. You'd think he would hurry up, all things considering, but we have to head home. We'll be heading home right away and taking apart the curio cabinet downstairs, the glass case that we have, because we have someone coming to pick it up tonight. We sold it already, so the only thing that we have left to sell is actually the futon, if we actually do get rid of it, and yeah, and my table, my crafting, my art table. But other than that, everything is pretty much sold, and all we have to do is worry about loading up the U-Haul. But where'd he go? Oh. He's going through security there, so he should be out right away. And there's a really bad storm brewing over there. The sky's a lot darker than what it looks, so I think there's lightning back there as well. But I managed to gas up the truck and not get too wet, so that's a bonus, I suppose. Excited when I went to Walmart yesterday because I found one of these. I'm not overly fond of how sparkly it is, but this is a lot less sparkly, if that's a word, compared to some of the other colors that was there. They had like a hot pink and a silver and a gold and this color right here, and this was the only one that really didn't hurt my eyes as bad. But it came with just the cover and the insert here, and tonight I just folded some watercolor paper in half and put all of the, you know, the right side of the watercolor paper on the inside, I guess. So right here, this is the back of the watercolor paper, and open it up, and this is the good watercolor paper, so I can make little paintings, maybe landscapes or something along the way on the trip. And I got a little sketching book here because I usually put this big blue one in my bag, but it's going to be a bit much. So at least I have this to take on the road trip with me now, and I'll probably take just my little pan. It's in there, trust me. My pan of watercolors and my blue pencil maybe, just for sketching in along the way, just to, you know, make notes of the trip and all that stuff. So, but yeah, this piece right here was $9 with the insert right here. And then, like I said, this is just my Canson watercolor paper that I cut to fit. And I didn't bind it or anything in case I wanted to take it out. But these are all just loose pieces. And I know you're not supposed to hook the book in here like this, but it works for now. But I think what I'll do is get some elastic, because I wouldn't mind having like maybe some line paper in here as well. So I can fit one more book in here, possibly two if I really wanted to, without having any of the overhang. But it's getting pretty close there because of the watercolor paper. But I thought it'd be nice to go in my bag for, even like on the ferry ride, it's going to be like 7 hours, so it's plenty of time to do stuff if I'm not falling asleep by that point. But, you know, every night at the hotel room I can kind of draw something that symbolizes, you know, where we are along the trip, and make notes, and maybe take some pictures along the way and stick them in after we get to Newfoundland, and kind of fill in the pieces in certain areas. So that's what I was working on most of the night, because I wasn't feeling very up to doing anything else. But yeah, so we're gonna head to bed here now. That has a little latch that goes around the outside. It's not too bad. It's a Walmart thing. Like, it's not a real Midori or anything, or real. It's like faux leather. I wouldn't want real leather anyway, because I don't like that. But it'll do. But anyhow, we're gonna head to bed. It's 11 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are tagging along for the road trip that's coming up pretty soon. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.